Hello everyone, good morning and welcome back to another video. So today I am going to be putting more brand new UK viral fast foods to the test. Now I did this video before I actually went off on holiday to LA, and whilst I was away all I was seeing was brand new fast food everywhere, and as much as I love American fast food, I was like, oh my god, I'm actually weirdly getting FOMO here from being at home and like seeing all of these new things launch. And this video did so well that I was like, you know what, I've got to do another one. Also, if I am talking slightly weird, I've got the worst ulcer on my tongue, and every time I talk it is like causing my words to not come out properly, so I do apologise. First place we have come to, actually this is the first place I went to in my other video, is Burger King. Now I feel like Burger King are really kind of doing the most at the minute, and I'm actually really into it. I feel like I always say this, but Burger King is just something that I would not order, like I would not get, and I feel like every time I get it the thought sparks in my head as to like, why wouldn't I get this more? So they have launched some really cool new pieces and I was like, oh my god, I need to try these for this video. Also, I feel like I've majorly shrunk my top in the wash. Like it is riding up really bad and suddenly seems very tight. So unless I've got it on back to front, which I haven't, I don't really understand, maybe I've shrunk my clothes by accident. But they have got this new meal and it's basically where you get 3 different burgers in a box, and you get fries with it and you get a drink, but they're basically little bite-sized burgers, and I'm sorry, I'm obsessed with this. Why has this never been a thing before in the fast food world in the UK? Or maybe it has and I've completely missed it, but I genuinely think this is like absolutely genius. I don't actually know what 3 burgers you get, so we're gonna have to trial them all. But then I also upgraded my fries to some loaded fries because everyone knows I am beyond obsessed with my loaded fries, and these ones are the truffle mayonnaise ones, which you get truffle mayo, you get crispy onions. I just know these are going to be elite. I do feel like I've had these before, unless they're brand new and I'm imagining some other ones, but oh gosh, they're going everywhere. Oh my god, wow, okay, downpour. They are incredible. And not a lot of fast food places offer truffle, to be honest, if any. Like McDonald's don't, KFC don't, I don't think Subway do, but wow, they are absolutely elite truffle fries. A loaded fry, it's literally just my favourite thing in the world. I love it. Right, let's delve in to our burger box. So this is the first one here, and we have got, oh my god guys, I'm obsessed. They're so cute. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to get up the Uber Eats menu as I do this, just so I can see which ones you get. You get a Whopper, a Big King, and a barbecue steakhouse. So I'm gonna assume that this is the Whopper. It looks like the Whopper anyway. It could be the King, but I think it's the Whopper. I just love the fact it's bite-sized. Like, this is incredible, and there's so much onion in it as well. Oh my god, what the? This is gonna sound stupid, but it almost tastes better because it's like bite-sized. Wow. Cheese, the onion, the sauce, that is hitting different today. Wow. Oh, I've just realised it says on the wrapper that was the King, because then it says here Whopper. Wow, I must not have ever had that burger at Burger King before, because that tastes incredible. Oh yeah, this is the Whopper because this one has got tomato in it and this has got a different sauce. I think this has just got potentially mayonnaise in it. There we go. Very classic Burger King. But like I was saying, kind of does taste better because it's mini. I wonder what's in that King sauce, because that's incredible. Do they do a Big King burger separately, or is this like for the meal? It was $12.99 for the meal, by the way, which I actually don't think is bad for the amount of burgers you get. Okay, so the Big King is a normal burger. It's not exclusive to this as far as I'm seeing. But saying that, I can't find it on the menu. Okay, I don't know, but this Whopper is gorgeous. 10/10 for that. And then the barbecue steakhouse burger. Look at that. This looks incredible, and they have really not shied away on the onions, and look at the amount of barbecue sauce in there. Oh my god. Oh my god. Now, as someone who gets very bored very easily of the same taste, I think this is genius. Sorry, this ultra's causing me havoc, but I love the fact that if I'm sick of this for a minute, I can go and have a different burger. When I'm sick of that, I can swap back. When I'm sick of that, I've got my loaded fries. Like, I love how much flavour and how much taste is kind of going on with this meal. It's incredible. Like, no notes whatsoever. I love how there's a clear distinction in taste of all three of the burgers as well. Like, none of them taste the same, which I really like. And I love how one of them has got barbecue sauce in and the other two don't. I just think the variation is incredible. The taste and the flavors is incredible. And this genuinely is a meal that I would think to myself, I want to run to Burger King and go and get that. I'm floored. Like, I'm absolutely floored. Whoever came up with this, you are a genius. The barbecue steakhouse one might actually be my favourite one, you know. It's going everywhere. I'm scared that I've started off with the best one and now, like, nothing is going to be able to top this because I'm genuinely floored. And the loaded fries as well. Like, this tastes more than a fast food meal. This actually tastes like, it's going to sound a bit silly, but kind of like an experience, which I'm really enjoying. Guys, I'm genuinely going to rate it like a 12 out of 10. I would go as far as to say that this is unbeatable in this video, which is why I'm kind of annoyed that I've done it first, because now I feel like everything's going to be competing to beat this. Absolutely incredible. No notes. I am in love. I really, really hope that they make this a permanent on the menu, because I think this is going to go down an absolute treat. But unless I'd looked on Uber Eats, you know, I wouldn't have actually seen they were doing this. I feel like they need to put a bit more promo behind it, because even on the menu around the drive-thru, like, it wasn't saying anything about this. With a bit of promo, this is going to be insane. So yeah, starting off incredibly strong. I am going to rate this a 12 out of 10. This is going to be pretty unbeatable in this video. I'm going to be completely honest. I am obsessed with everything about this. So I'm going to sit and enjoy this and we'll move on to the next place. But Burger King, whoever came up with this idea, wow, I'm obsessed with you. Next up is KFC. So KFC released 2 new menu items whilst I was away, and I'm kind of intrigued by them both. One of them I have actually already tried, but I'm willing to give it another go because I don't know if I just got like a bad version of it. So they have released 2 new subs. So we have got a garlic and parmesan one, and we have got a supercharger one. Now, I tried the garlic and parmesan because in my head immediately that was like, okay, I would love garlic and parmesan sauce. I did not like it at all. I was really disappointed. I don't know if they just didn't put enough sauce in or if it just tasted a bit weird to me. Like, there was just something about it that I did not enjoy. So I'm willing to give it another go and see if my opinion changes. So we've got it here. This is the garlic and parmesan sub. Does seem they have put a lot more sauce in this time compared to what they did the first time I had it. And yeah, the first time I had it, it just felt very dry, but when I've watched people have it online, they're like, oh my god, it is so saucy. So yeah, I wouldn't say the first one I had was very saucy, but let's give it another go. I'm going to break it in half. Oh gosh, everything's falling out of it, because I feel like the majority of the sauce is always in the middle, and I feel like that's a good bite there with the sauce. Oh my god, I like spurted everywhere. Guys, I just don't know. It's really annoying me that I don't like it because it is literally the perfect combination of everything that I would want from KFC, because garlic and parmesan are 2 of my favourite things. Do I think it matches the KFC chicken? No. And that makes me really sad to say that, because I thought I'd be the first person to love this, but yeah, it wasn't because there wasn't enough sauce in it. I just genuinely don't enjoy the taste of it. Let me try again. I think it's just a no from me. No, it's just not for me. I don't think the taste is that strong, and I want it to be stronger. It just, yeah, that is not for me. And like I said, that's a real shame, because that is an item that I genuinely thought I would like, really like, and I just don't. KFC, I'm so sorry, it's not for me. But let's try the supercharger one. I think this is probably going to have a little bit more of a kick to it, which maybe I will enjoy more. It's a big sub, I'll give it that. Oh, okay, and then lots of supercharger mayo. Maybe let me rip it in half again, because I feel like the sauce is mostly in the middle. I have no napkins and this sauce keeps going everywhere. Okay, wow. Just from putting that bit of lettuce in my mouth, there is already so much more of a kick. Right, let's give it a go. I do feel like I'm going to prefer this one. So much better. Oh my god. That is where it's at. I'm still not obsessed with it, but it's definitely better than the first one. This is spicy. Not spicy, it's got a real kick to it. I just don't know if, like, for me at the minute, the fillets are tasting a bit different to what they normally do. And I think because I really badly associate KFC in my head with gravy and beans, that then when I have something else from KFC, it doesn't quite hit the same. Like, if this had gravy all over, I'd be all over it, because to me that is KFC. But I get they're trying to try something new and like push out the menu and stuff, but for me this just hasn't really worked. I don't know if it's the cheese that is also making everything taste a bit funny, but yeah, there's just something about this new range that I'm not obsessed with, which is a real shame, because a lot of the stuff KFC have launched I'm a really big fan of. But even just comparing to the Burger King that like I just had, it just doesn't touch it, and I feel really bad because I love KFC so much. This is definitely better than the garlic and parmesan one. I like the kick to it. Do feel like this is a lot more saucy than the other one, but there's just something about this that isn't tasting right to me. I think it's okay. I do also think it's the cheese. Or was it the chicken? I don't know. If you've tried this, let me know your honest opinion on if you liked it or not. It's just, yeah, it's just not something I'm obsessed with. I'm probably going to give it like a 4 out of 10. I'm going to be honest. The Burger King was always going to be hard to beat, but I kind of already had an idea of what I thought of these in my head because I had tried the other one and not really liked it. But I'm seeing a lot of people like it online, so, you know, maybe it's just me. But yeah, for me, annoyingly, I'm going to have to give these a 4 out of 10. Next up, we're at Tim Hortons, and I've only got 2 things from here because I think I've tried a fair bit of the maple barbecue glazed range, but I do feel like Tim Hortons is a bit of like an underdog in these videos, and I always end up really enjoying everything I get from there. So I got one of their new frappes. First of all, this is the blueberry cheesecake frappe. Don't know if this has coffee in or if it's just a smoothie. She didn't say do you want it with coffee or without, so I don't really know what's in this, to be honest, but it looks good. I'm not normally the biggest fan on blueberry, but I love cheesecake, which is why I wanted to try this. I like all the sauce and the cheesecake crumbs on top. Wow. Okay, it's giving summer, kind of like candle, but summer. If that was strawberry cheesecake, that would have me in a chokehold. Because it's blueberry, I'm not sure if you do like blueberries though. If you like blueberries, you're going to be obsessed with that. And then I got some of their brand new mozzarella sticks because I feel like there is not one fast food place in the UK that does unbelievable mozzarella sticks, and I'm talking like cheese pull mozzarella sticks. Every time I get them from anywhere, I bite it and the cheese doesn't pull, and it annoys me so much, especially because in America you can obviously go to Chili's and the cheese pull is like so long it gets annoying, but like that's the sort of like level of cheese pull that I want. So I've got their new mozzarella dippers and we're gonna see if they've got a good cheese pull or not. I got some barbecue sauce with them, however don't really think this wants to open for me. I've got shorter nails for the first time in like years, and even though they're not even short in the grand scheme of things, I'm really struggling to like do anything with them. I don't think the sauce is gonna open. Let's just leave the sauce. So here's the mozzarella sticks. You get 4 or 8. I like the breadcrumb in. They're giving like garlic. They do smell a bit garlicky. Let's see if we're gonna get a cheese pull. Why? It's so annoying. The cheese is good though. May not be a cheese pull, but that is good. Let's break it in half again. Oh, I mean, I'll still take that. They're very seasoned. Like, I feel like I can really taste the herbs through the breadcrumbs, which I actually don't hate, but I want to do another one and see if we can get a cheese pull. It is so annoying. Come on. No. This is never gonna work. Oh. Okay. These are really good. Very seasoned, which I feel like some people won't like, but the cheese inside is really nice. I'm gonna give them like a 7. To Tim Hortons, I would definitely think to myself, yeah, I fancy those mozzarella sticks. I feel like it's just a bit of a letdown because I wanted sauce with them, but I literally cannot get into this sauce. Mozzarella sticks, I'm gonna give a 7. Frappe, I'm going to give a 5 because I don't like blueberry, but if this was a different flavour, like the consistency and the sauce and the breadcrumbs and everything, I would give an 8. I feel like they should do like a cheesecake series where they just do loads of different like cheesecake flavoured frappes, and I feel like that would attract a lot of people. It's definitely not bad. Like, I feel like the more I'm having it, the more I like it, but it's just, yeah, it's not necessarily the flavour I would choose. They did also have another new one out actually, It was like a pecan and golden something frappe, but to me that was just giving like caramel. And even though I think I'd really like it, I wanted to put something new to the taste test and get something that like I wouldn't normally get. So yeah, I definitely don't hate it. I think it's growing on me the more I have it. Let's try some of the crumbs and some of the sauce with the cream. Ooh, now that's where it's at. The digestive biscuits. Wow, they should have put cookie crumbs all around the side so it seeped into the drink more, and I feel like this would literally be perfect. But overall, Tim Hortons, like I said, is always a bit of a dark horse in these videos, and I end up coming away from it thinking like, why do I not get Tim Hortons more? I'm gonna give the drink an 8 because it's growing on me, and the mozzarella sticks a 7. So still not beating the Burger King, but still pretty good. There is a couple more places that I want to try, but I think I'm just gonna do one more in this video, and I'm gonna save some of the others to future videos because I was just looking on Uber Eats. This is basically how I plan these videos. I go through every menu that is on Uber Eats and see what kind of like catches my eye. And Subway have got a load of new stuff. So they've got a brand new chicken nacho ranch range, and you can get it in a sub or you can get it on a jacket potato, which looks really good. But I kind of want to switch it up for this video, and instead of doing another drive-through, I'm going to pop to M&S because M&S have actually got some very new and exciting snacks out that I really want to put to the test, specifically the cucumber salad. So I don't know if I've left it too late in the day. I mean, it's literally 1:45 in the afternoon, but everyone knows what M&S is like in terms of things selling out. Like, they will literally sell out 10 minutes after the door opens. So hopefully they're going to be like putting more stock out as the day goes and I'll be able to get them. But I'm going to go drive to M&S, see what we can get, because there is some other things as well that I really want to try. I just thought it'd be a nice little switch up for this video to do M&S instead of another fast food, and then we can save the fast food or like more of them for future videos. I did have a feeling this would be the case. So they have a big dill one and a feeling spicy one, which has got like miso and sesame in it, and they're both sold out. I just had a feeling that they were going to be gone because I know that everyone's raving over these at the minute. Have managed to grab one of the creamy banana pudding overnight oats, so I actually got the last one of these, so thank God I got at least one of these. They also have, which is new, the salt and pepper chicken dragon roll. This looks really good, so we'll also grab one of these. Okay, no cucumber salad, but I did get a few other things. I also picked up the New York Deli Dipper. This is incredible. If you love pickles, you're going to be obsessed with this. I'm actually going to have this first because I was heavily influenced with this. I was sat at Euston Station probably about a month ago now, maybe a little bit more, watching TikTok, waiting to get on my train, and they have an M&S at the station. A TikTok came up of this girl trying this, and I was like, oh my God, I'm going into M&S immediately to see if they have it. And I was thinking, oh, it's going to be sold out again, but it wasn't, and I actually managed to get it, and it is so good. It's the New York Deli dip just with pickles. It is so good. Oh my God. If you love pickles, you're going to be obsessed with this. Wow, it's so good. Bit pricey. I don't think it should be £3, but it's really good. Then we have got the salt and pepper chicken dragon roll, and I don't think I've had M&S sushi before. Could be wrong, I might have had it, but not to my memory. But this was £5. You get 6 different pieces, and it looks good. Oh, it smells nice. It looks like it's got like some sort of mayo on top and like spring onions and stuff. There is no soy sauce, which is a bit annoying, and no wasabi, which I would prefer to have with it, but we'll just try it plain. It's really cold. Okay, mouthful to eat, but I can really taste the salt and pepper chicken. That's good. I need soy sauce and I need wasabi. Why would they not put it in the box? I feel like that's just standard with sushi, but it's limited edition, and I feel like that needs to be tried if you like sushi, because that is really good sushi. Wow, just a bit of a mouthful when I don't have a drink in the car, but I'm rating that. That is very good. And then the creamy banana pudding overnight oats. Now, I really want to get into making overnight oats because I see loads of people make like Biscoff ones, and I always think to myself, oh my God, they look incredible, but I've just never got around to doing it. So let's give this a try. I love banana, so oh, it smells nice. And these are limited edition. All 3 of these items that I've picked up today are limited edition items. Oh wow, very banana, as should be expected, but really nice. I mean, I'm never disappointed by anything M&S bring out really anyway. Like, whoever works for their team who designs all these products, you deserve the biggest pay rise in the world, because you literally have the whole of the UK in like a chokehold anytime you release any new item. That is really nice. The texture is incredible. It is so creamy. Like so creamy, and I would never opt for anything banana flavored, but the consistency is wow. M&S, you have done it again. I never doubt M&S. Every time I go there, I just know I'm gonna love everything that I try, and I'm desperate to try those cucumber salads, because even though I feel like they're a little bit late to the trend with it, because obviously, was it a trend last year? Yeah, it definitely was last year. It definitely wasn't this year. Probably around a year ago, actually, it was a thing, but I know they're going to be so good, and I was loving the cucumber trend when it was a thing, and I was making them all the time. Like, I fully ordered the pots and all the different ingredients. That was his name, Logan? I don't know if I'm making up his name, but like the guy who originally invented it on TikTok. I ordered everything he had because I wanted it to taste exactly like his. Incredible. So I cannot wait to try that. But overall, M&S, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna have to give you like a 9 out of 10 because you are just phenomenal. Everything you create cannot be beaten, and I'm obsessed with you. So overall, I would say from today's choices, KFC was probably the one I was most let down by, just because I'd already had it before, or one of them before, but for me, that just doesn't feel like KFC, and something was off with the taste. I can't exactly explain what, but something was just a little bit off. So I would say KFC was at the bottom. Then I would go for Tim Hortons, because I feel like that was kind of like, I could take it or leave it with having it again, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not like obsessed that I need to go back. Then I would say M&S second. I mean, M&S and Burger King are probably tied first in reality, but I was just so blown away by that concept at Burger King, and it is such a simple concept, but it is something that no one has ever done before, and I'm very into that. And I love the loaded fries. I love how miniature the burgers are, because I love mini things, so to me that really like spoke to me. But then M&S, you literally can't slay M&S. I'm sorry, everything they do just tastes incredible, and it tastes premium. I mean, obviously it is more of a premium price point, but the taste reflects that. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. If you did, please smash a huge thumbs up. I will definitely keep doing this as a little series because you guys loved the first one. I hope you're going to love this one. Put in the comments down below some new things that you have seen, and it doesn't have to be from generic like McDonald's or KFC. It can be from more independent places or just places that I haven't done yet, but just new items that you want me to try. And yeah, other than that, I love you all so much, and I will see you very soon for a brand new video. Mwah. Bye.